Hey everyone, it's Lainey. Welcome back. Today's video is super simple because we are going to be using a project that's already designed in Design Space. I will have a more detailed, customized Valentine's Day card to come, but I thought we would start out simple and then work our way on to more complex Valentine's Day cards or projects with the new Cricut Joy Xtra. So let's just go ahead and jump in Cricut Design Space and find the project and learn how to use the pen tool and then cut feature. So here we are in the canvas and I am under projects. I searched through the projects and bookmarked some of the ones that I liked. So we are going to click on this project from Laura Whitfield and I will link that down below. I'm going to go ahead and select this file or this project and edit a copy. Okay, so it has a few on here. For the sake of this video, I am just going to create one today, and I want to create this cute little whale. So what I'm doing is deleting the other ones. It looked like there were a total of 4 on here. And I increased my size back to 100%, and here we have our file. So it says, "Will you be my Valentine? Love, Haley." It has the nice scalloped outline, which will be cut, and this is where your 2 crayons will be placed. This area will be cut as well. So let's go over to the layers panel and make some changes. So first off, it says, "Love, Haley." So I'm going to click on that layer and delete that. Now, instead of deleting it, you could always edit the text and say to and from, or just from if you wanted. But for this tutorial, I'm just going to leave it plain. Some of the files that you may find, some will have this error and some won't. But what it's indicating is that it's not supported. So once you click on this layer, you can go up to your tool panel under operation, and it is under pen, but there's no color selected. It's got this square with a question mark. So I'm going to go ahead and select that, and we are going to use the black pen for everything today. So I'm going to select the black, click the screen, and now the text has changed and that error message has been removed. So what we're going to do is just click on each layer that has the error message and select our color of our pen. Super simple. Accidentally clicked the eye, which hid the image. Last one. Okay, so now there's no error messages. We can look under the layers panel and see what will be drawn as indicated, as you can see here, and then what will be a basic cut. So let's go ahead and click Make It. I don't want to save this, but you can if you'd like. We're going to be using the mat today because I'm going to be cutting this on an 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And this file is basically set up for you. We just had to remove the name and select our color of our pen, and it is ready to go. So what we have over here in the left-hand side, it indicates that it has the pen and then the basic cut. So what we're going to do first, we're going to select Continue. And it is just trying to find my machine. I'm using 110-pound cardstock today, so I am browsing all the materials, and I'm going to select heavy cardstock 100 pound because I've already tested this out and this works with 110-pound cardstock. If it didn't for you based on the usage of your blade, you could always change the pressure to more and it would cut through a cardstock that's heavier than 100 pounds. So for our first task, it says load black pen and clamp, and then load our mat into the machine. And then what will be coming up next is our fine point blade. So let's go ahead and switch to our overhead camera and prep our machine. Okay, so I have the blue light grip mat here, and this is going to be used because we are using paper. And I'm just going to align my cardstock on the mat as so. Our mat is prepped, but we have our blade in the clamp right now. And the first thing that the machine is going to do is draw. So removing my blade, bringing in my Cricut Joy pen in black, and just going to place it down in that clamp and close it. There's no snapping or clicking that's going to occur. It just slides right in very easily. And now it is ready for us to load our mat. And what it's going to do is register our mat to make sure it is the correct size. And once this has been approved on our computer, it's going to let us select go, which is going to begin the drawing process. All right, so it is registered that the mat is the appropriate size. Now on our computer screen, since the Cricut Joy Xtra doesn't have any buttons, you have to operate the machine through your computer. The screen is prompting us to select go. So I'm going to select go and the drawing will begin. Okay, so the drawing is done, it is stopped, and our computer screen is indicating that we need to load our blade for the cutting process. So just going to remove my pen and replace it with the blade and shut the clamp and press go once more on my computer screen to allow the Cricut Joy to cut. So it is doing 2 rounds of cutting based on the material that I selected. So it is done. I'm going to press unload on my computer screen and close my machine. And what I'm going to do is flip my mat over and very carefully remove the cardstock from the mat. And here we have our Valentine, and it's just got a little bit of a mess from the cutting, but that is how it turned out. Now, granted, you can size these accordingly. This is larger, which will, be a little more surface area for the child to color, but just keep in mind that whatever size you make your card, if you are going to use crayons, just make sure that it's sized accordingly to fit your crayons. So I found these pastel crayons. It's an 8-pack from Dollar Tree. And let's pull out 2 colors here, and I'm going to show you how, well, you know what, let's do it this way. So the Crayola text is facing the correct way. There we go. And then our blue. Okay, and this is the finished card. Now you know how to draw and cut with the new Cricut Joy Xtra. This is super fun, and you can personalize it with your kiddo so they can take this to school and say, hey, I helped mom or dad make my Valentine's Day cards. You can also always add from, and your child can write their name, or it can be drawn on as well. And I want to show you one other thing that you can do to elevate your kiddos' Valentine's Day cards this year. Okay, one other way that you can elevate your card and make it much more substantial is to cut out cardstock to glue your Valentine's Day card to the cardstock. And I also like the appearance. So just go in with any type of glue that you have. I'm using liquid glue today, and I'm just going to apply a little glue all over. Okay, and I just found this cardstock in blue. I purchased it from a paper pack at Walmart and cut it down with my paper trimmer down to size. And there you have it. That's it, guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.